more, right? Because the underscoring, interestingly enough, this is Mark Pfeiffer, our wonderful musical director. Mark is also my co-teacher and leader and musical theater intern because of his musical facility. So great. So you'll notice the underscoring starts under George, though the lyric starts with Dot. So again, I as a director want to pay attention to the music starts because of George's unrest. It doesn't start because Dot has something to say. In this musical world, his unrest is going to bring music into the world, and she's going to co-opt it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So she's going to come in with, I want this, why have you treated me like this, give me what I want, why are you behaving this way? He's going to get a little bit of this, which means his world is going to start to go ga 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 ga, and she's going to go ya ga 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 ga, you can tell me not to go. Right? That's all action, predicated on what's in the text. Right? So the next thing that I offer is for the two of you, and this, unless you want to answer it, this question goes under something that I call an inquiry as distinct from a question. A question is something you need the answer for prior to doing your work. How old is she? 32. Is she married? Yes. An inquiry is something that is going to be answered best by doing the scene. You don't need to discuss it. For instance, these next two questions I put under there, unless you want to talk about it, which is, why do you start singing? Why in this scene that ramps up into an argument, that in a dance play or a Mammoth play or in a Stoppard play would continue into a really highly articulated and loud conversation, we go from talking to argument to yelling to singing. Why do you start singing? And Matthew, I'll offer to you at the same time, why are you not? Because on the page what we have is, you can tell me not to go. Say it to me. Tell me not to go. Tell me that you're hurt. Tell me you're relieved. Tell me that you're bored. Anything. But don't assume I know.
Crickets.
Then she says, tell me what you feel. And that speaks here, as distinct from here. Right? So they have an opportunity and an obligation to fulfill in, why do you launch into song? And why don't you join? Right? And the good news is, if you don't answer that in all of your text work and table work, then you've got an actor every single time they do the show, until they close the show, with just opportunity in front of them. Well, because, and it can be anything. It can be, well, because of all the work I've done with the character. Well, because I'm more agitated today because of the horrible day I had before I got to the theater. Well, because she's not giving me away, she's not taking her eye off me. So there's no way that I can, who does not manage people, can look away to find my words to then come back in. It can be anything.